What's going on, people? It's your boy, Brian M. Bullock. You already know what I'm going to ask you to do. You've been on YouTube long enough. I need you to subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, I need you to share this. Let some people know that this content is good. You know what I'm saying? I need you to like it and put a comment in there. Listen, what I'm getting ready to say might challenge you, convict you, offend you. I want to know what you think. Put it in the comment. Let's have a discussion. I ain't scared. Let's do this. But if it encourages you in any way, let me know. That blesses my life as well. So let's get into this. Okay, everywhere I go, women always stop me and ask me. They be like, Brian, where are all the good men? I'm tired of these dogs. I'm tired. There's no good men anywhere. I'm tired of these dudes up in my DM and all that stuff. And I hear you. And let me just say this real quick. Sometimes when women say, where are all the good men? What they're actually saying is, where are all the perfect men? And I don't know where all the perfect men are. If you're looking for the perfect man, you're going to have to go to somebody else's YouTube channel. I don't do that here because I have no clue. I've never seen one, never met one. And so if you're looking for a perfect guy, I can't help you. If you're looking for a good dude, I can help you. Here's the deal. All the good dudes I know have this one trait in mind. They're legacy minded. All the good dudes I know are legacy minded. All the no joke, serious, like let's get it done dudes that you wanna marry, that you wanna be with, that you wanna be around. All those dudes I know have a legacy mindset. So I say, you know what? Let me help y'all out. Not just the women, but everybody. Let me give you 7 traits of a legacy-minded man. When we talk about legacy, we are talking about making your mark, your impact on the earth. We are talking about you passing down something to someone else. We're talking about you being a person who recognizes that I'm not just here just to exist, that I'm here to make an impact. I'm here to leave my mark. I'm here to make sure that my last name is bigger than my first name. I'm here to make sure that what I produce in the earth, that it lasts, that is good. And I think that dudes who think like that have some attributes, some characteristics about them. I'm going to break it down right now. The 7 traits of a man with a legacy mindset. Trait number 1, a man with a legacy mindset is future focused. That's right, future focused. This is a dude who has a plan. He kind of knows where he wants to go. He's got a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, a 20-year plan. He's future focused. He's not just thinking about right now. He's not just thinking about this moment. He's not just trying to live it up today and die tomorrow. Nah, he's thinking about what can I do to make sure I'm good 10 years down the line. He's thinking ahead. He's not just thinking reactionary. He's proactive. He's future focused. He's got a vision. He's got so much vision it can annoy you. He has so much vision you almost fight over the vision because sometimes the vision is bigger than his present reality. And it takes people some time to try to talk him out of it. But because he's so future focused, he's like, nah, I know where I'm going. What some of the worst dudes I know have no clue what they're doing on Monday. Good God. They have no clue what they're doing at 2 o'clock. They just go by the wind. They just let life lead them everywhere. And I'm telling you, all the dudes I know who are no joke dudes, nah, man, they be like, nope. I know which way I'm going because this enables them to set a course. This motivates them. This drives them. This keeps them fueled. This kind of gives them a mindset to start thinking long term. They have what I call a farmer mentality, not just a hunter mentality. The farmer mentality is the mentality of, no. I'm trying to plant something. I'm trying to sow seeds. I'm trying to reap a harvest. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing some good stuff in the earth now so that I can reap it back later. Hunter mentality is just kill now, eat now. And no, legacy-minded men are men who are future-focused. Trait number 2, a legacy-minded man is family-oriented because a legacy-minded man recognizes the power of family. He recognizes that there is health in family. There is wealth in family. There's stability in family. That this idea of me just running the streets trying to pick up as many women as I can, that's not necessarily a dude who's thinking legacy. A dude who's thinking legacy, He's mindful of who he's laying with. He's mindful of where his seed is going. He's mindful of who carries his name and who bears his seed and have his kids. He's mindful. He wants family. He doesn't just want to be Roman. A legacy-minded man recognizes that I don't want to be making child payments in 50 different places. I want to make sure that I'm around my kids. He wants kids. He wants to raise kids, train kids. He wants a family to bear his name. He's like, that's my last name. I want a junior. I want my daughter. A legacy-minded man is thinking family. He's thinking, let me find the one, because he recognizes the scripture that says he who finds a wife finds favor with God. And so he's thinking, man, I want some favor. I don't just want a hookup. I want favor. I don't just want somebody dope. I want some favor. I don't just want to be laid up in some hotel. I want some favor. And a legacy-minded man is looking for the one. Now, it may take him time to find that one, but he's looking. He's thinking about it. He's saying, hey, I know eventually I got to settle down and I got to build with somebody, because you realize that most millionaires are married. You realize that most successful people kind of have some stability about their life, that you can't just be breaking up with girlfriends every week, my man. You're thinking, nah, I gotta be planted. I've got to get rooted. I've got to find that one. And when he finds that one, he's set. He's good. Is he perfect? Come on now. I told you I don't do perfect. Doesn't mean he doesn't notice any other woman for the rest of his life. No, he notices beauty. He understands. He gets tempted. He goes through those different things. But his mind is kind of focused. He's like, no, I recognize there's other stuff going on, but I'm trying to build legacy. I'm trying to build family. I want to do some traditions. I want some vacations. I want to do the holidays with my family. And so when you really get a dude who's about legacy, you get a dude who's really family oriented. Trait number 3, a guy who is legacy minded is spiritually grounded. This is a dude who believes in God. I don't really, dudes who like, I don't believe in God. I believe in the earth. I believe in grass. I believe in the sun. I can't really vouch for those dudes. But legacy-minded dudes are kind of guys who are like, no. I read the Bible. I go to church. I may not be the person that can speak in all your tongues and all that stuff, but he recognizes, he reads some Proverbs. He's got a favorite proverb. He reads the Bible because he knows in that book there is wisdom for his everyday life. He knows he has a relationship with God. He likes to pray. He may not be like you want him to do, like the dude in the front row at the church, but he has a prayer life. He recognizes the value of going to church. When his pastor speaks, he listens because it awakens something in him. It drives him. It gives him a word that he needs, that encourages him. A legacy-minded man have a spiritual foundation. They recognize that the blessing of the business and the blessing of the home and the blessing of the wife and kids don't just come from them. It comes from something higher than them. They recognize that there's a God that's intervening in their life. They know that all their prosperity doesn't just come from the work of their hands, but the work of God's hands. A legacy-minded dude is he's spiritually grounded. He recognizes, nah, man, I didn't just come from nowhere, that God had something to do with me getting here. And he feels a level of gratefulness. He feels a level of indebtedness to God because he recognized that everything he has, he owes back to God. He tithes. It's not a big deal to him because giving 10% of everything that God has already given to him is really not a big deal. And he recognizes that having a belief system, having faith stabilizes him. It keeps him from choking somebody in these streets. It keeps him from doing something stupid that's going to get him in jail. He has a level of morality to him. Not perfect, but he has a level of integrity and character. He's fighting for it, right? Even if it's a struggle, he's making his way there because he's legacy minded. And he recognizes that if I don't have a morality about me or an integrity about me, then my legacy is going to be lost in the streets to something stupid. And so he recognizes, I need something to keep me rooted and grounded, and he's rooted and grounded in the Word and in God because he's spiritually grounded. That's a legacy mindset kind of guy. Trait number 4, a man with a legacy mindset is a wealth builder. He's trying to build wealth. He's not just trying to get a paycheck. He's trying to build some legit wealth. Wealth is on his mind. He's getting life insurance. He's thinking about retirement. He's trying to buy some real estate. He wants to own. He don't want to rent forever. He's not just buying chains. He's buying the block. You know what I'm saying? He's out here really trying to pursue some type of entrepreneurial endeavor. A dude who's thinking legacy is like, nah, man, we got to build some wealth for our children's children and our children's children's children. He doesn't want just a minimum wage job, even though there's nothing wrong with a minimum wage job, except the fact that when you are legacy minded, you recognize that it's dishonorable and disrespectful to let someone coin you as being worth a minimum wage. That person is a person who's saying, no, I don't deserve the minimum. I'm about maximum wage at this point in my life. It's a person who's just thinking wealth. They're not getting into crazy debt. They're strategic about what they're doing. They're not very impulsive. They are not a person who's just swipe. They're not the swipe kings, you know what I'm saying? These are dudes who are really like, nah, I'm trying to own something. I'm trying to put some stakes in the ground. I'm trying to be a pillar in a community. I think when you start thinking legacy and you get around a man who's got a legacy mindset, he doesn't just want a boss. He wants to be a boss. He doesn't just want an employer. He wants to be an employer. He doesn't just want just to be one of the workers. He wants to be the standout worker. He wants to make some serious money. He's trying to make 6 figures. He's trying to make 7 figures. He's trying to get to that level. He's trying to get to that place. And a legacy-minded dudes who aren't about legacy, please, they will burn your money in a minute. Dudes who are not about legacy, they will have a whack apartment with a dope car. Dudes who are not about legacy, they just burn money on stupidity. And they are spending more money in the club than they are putting in a Roth IRA. Dudes who are not about legacy, when I just said Roth IRA, didn't even know what I was talking about, okay? And so you want to make sure that you get a dude or that you are around a guy who has a legacy mindset, and that dude's a wealth builder. Trait number 5, a man with a legacy mindset is self-motivated. He's almost too motivated. It can annoy you how motivated a dude with a legacy mindset is, because they recognize time, right? That I got to get this thing in. They're trying to make some moves. They don't need you to pump them up and cheer them on and get them going and get out there, sweetie, and get out the bed and get off the couch and turn off the TV and get off Netflix and get out there and go get them, honey. No. A dude with a legacy mindset, he's too driven. He's got to be, you got to slow him down. You got to calm him down. You got to say, hey, we can't do all that. You got to say you're doing too much. He's a self-learner. He's self-driven. He don't necessarily need everybody to motivate him. He don't necessarily need something to hype him up. He don't need substances to juice him up. He don't need illegal substances to get him going. He's just triggered, man. He wants success. He kind of wants it. I'm sorry. But a dude with a legacy mindset, he wants it. He wants to be successful. He's trying to win. He might even go too fast. He might even be a jerk sometimes. He might be inconsiderate because he's so self-motivated that sometimes he's not as loving because he's just like, I gotta win now. Sometimes a dude who's like that can also isolate themselves sometime and need time away, need time to think, because sometimes they get disappointed because they have something in their head. They're so self-motivated that sometimes that's why you need your wife, right? Because that's why you need that one, because sometimes that one is there to, when you're disappointed or you're let down or things didn't go the way you thought. They're there to kind of, you know what I'm saying, give you that encouragement. But then they shake that thing off and they keep it moving. If you are around a guy who just constantly needs affirmation, constantly needs you to tell him how great he is, and constantly needs a reminder, just remind you to do the resume thing. I just wanted to remind you to call the job and let them know that you're available to work. That's not a dude with a legacy mindset. A dude with a legacy mindset is on it. And he's just really driven. And I think that's something that's cool. I think that's something that's great. And so that's the kind of guy, when you see that, you're like, oh, he's thinking legacy. Trait number 6, a man with a legacy mindset practices self-control. He is a self-controlled guy. He's a self-controlled guy. He kind of has his emotions in check. He is not all the way extreme emotionally. He's got some control about him, right? He know how to, my mother used to say, he know how to act right. He's not just all wild and all crazy and all. No, he knows what to do in the boardroom. He's self-controlled. He knows what to do in different spaces. He's self-controlled. He knows how to manage himself in multiple rooms. He gets it. He understands. He has a level of discipline. He's not the most disciplined, but he has a level of discipline. He's self-controlled, right? He's not always eating Oreo cookies. Pray for us. He works out a little bit. He's trying to have some discipline about who he is because he recognizes that he's going to need to be self-controlled for the long run. Because when you're legacy minded, you're thinking about the relay. You're thinking about the relay race, the marathon. You're not just thinking about the sprint. You're thinking, I want to be in shape. I need to control myself because if I let anger control me, right? Or if I let alcohol control me, or if I let lust control me, or if I let, every temptation that comes my way control me, I'm going to lose my legacy. I'm going to burn what God has given me and what God has blessed me with. And a dude with a legacy mindset has learned that over the long run, if you really want to be successful at this, if you want to be one of those generals, one of those legends, that I've got to have some self-control. I just can't be at every party. I just can't be at every club. I just can't be at everybody's thing. I just can't do every little thing that people want me to do. I have a level of self-control. There's a part of me that knows how to say no to certain things that look good but may not be good. I think it's a child, it's a boy that's just yes, 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 oh yes, yes to everything. Everything that just comes your way, you say yes because you just a boy, you immature, you don't know how to process the pleasure thing that comes. You know what I'm saying? Self-control is the ability to handle that pleasure muscle, that thing where you see pleasure calling your name, but you know it's going to be self-destructive. You have the ability to kind of say no. You have accountability. Self-control is even you being able to have other people to say something to you and you know how to handle it. And I think that's a dude with a legacy mindset. You do not want to find a dude who cannot be controlled. Don't nobody control him. He likes to just be free and wild. He can't be controlled, contained. That is scary. That is not cute. All you girls who like dudes who can't be controlled, he likes to be wild and out there. Nobody can hold him down. It's like, you know what? You do that, okay? You go ahead and do that and let me know how that works for you, because it has not been working. Okay, so that's number 6. That's number 6. Last one, number 7. A man with a legacy mindset is goal oriented. He has a to-do list. He has milestones that he's trying to meet. He's got some deadlines he's trying to catch. He's got goals for the week. He's got goals for the day. He's got goals for the month. Goals for the year. He's a gold digger. He's like, yo, when I get 30, I'm trying to be here. I'm 40, I'm trying to be here. 50, I'm trying to be here. 60, I'm trying to be here. Next year, I'm trying to do this. He's got some goals in his mind. If you ask him about some goals, he's kind of like, yeah, I'm trying to be debt free. By this time, I'm trying to purchase this car. By this time, I want to own a home by this time. So I'm saving up this much to get there. I'm trying to be married in 3 years. And so I'm doing this to get to that. He's got goals that he's thinking about. Even if they don't always happen, he has them. And I think that's to do with the legacy mindset, because when you have a legacy mindset and you're thinking about legacy, you recognize that I'm very intentional, right? I'm intentional with my life. I'm intentional with my decisions. I'm intentional with my actions. And goals create intentionality. Goals produce a maturity in you. Goals drive you. Goals actually can even increase your faith. Your faith grows because you have a goal, you have a timeline, you have something in mind, and so you're believing God to give you the strength to help you to get to that thing. And I think that that's a dude who has a legacy mindset. Immature dudes who don't have legacy mindset, they ain't have the only goal they know is in football. Goal! You know, the kicker just kicks the ball and you score 3 points. You got a field goal. That's the only goal he knows. And I just think if the only goal you know is a field goal, yeah. You're not thinking legacy, man. You selfish. You're thinking about you, and you're not getting stuff done, and you're not actually reaching your highest potential. And so, listen, that is the legacy mindset, man. 7 traits of a man with a legacy mindset. Tell me what you think. All right, I want to know. Rick, real quick before you leave, let me just show you one more thing. Hold on. Listen, if you watch this video and you are saying to yourself, hey, I need a legacy mindset, how do I develop that? What you got to do is go to brianmbullock.com and get my book, Living for Legacy. It will teach you step by step how to create a blueprint for a life that matters. You will develop this legacy mindset. Just go to my website right now. You can order this thing. We'll send it right to you. I'll autograph it for you. I'm not playing games. This is not just me selling a product. I want to help you. If you just heard the type of man I described and you want to be that type of man or you want to be with that type of man, then you need to order this book, Living for Legacy, right now. Let's get it done. All you got to do is click the link, do something. You see the information somewhere, grab it right now. Let's go. Stop waiting, okay? Peace, Brian and Bullock. That's how we live for legacy.